All right. Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the corporate presentation on Thursday night. We're excited to have you here, and we have a great night to be able to share with you what we believe is the most exciting program in AI right now, in bringing the AI benefits to everybody around the globe in a way that is easy to understand. And so we're excited about being able to share that with you tonight. So if you are new, for the first time to take a look at this, we would love to know who invited you here. So if you go in the chat and just throw in the name of the person who invited you, it's real beneficial to them because we're going to give them 20,000 words that they can use in our Ruby platform for inviting you. So do that and make sure that you help them out. Because I think what you're going to see today is that they invited you here because they are excited and want you to have the benefits as well. So let's get right into the presentation. My name is Robert Sacco. I'm a co-founder here at Flex. I've been in the MLM industry for a long time, but I've also been a serial entrepreneur. So I've been doing business since I was 12, mowing lawns, all the way up until a tennis company and an ad agency, a video production company. And I've also been in this business in all aspects of it, from running as a president to a CMO, CXO, whatever. And so I'm super excited about bringing the technology to this industry because I believe this industry can help change a lot of people's lives. I've seen it myself. And my co-partner, Dan Putnam, has seen it and has made it happen for so many people. He's been in the business over 30 years, done over $6 billion in sales, over $1 billion in commissions paid out. And he really has seen this industry change people's lives. And it's about giving them opportunity. And when a real opportunity exists, you actually see a great opportunity for business, and it's just easy to grow and build. And that's what we're finding right now with Flex. So let's kind of walk into the whole point about Flex, and that is AI. We've all heard about AI. We've all either jumped in and we're excited about going in for it, or we've heard something about it and we're not really sure, or we've heard something about it and it scares us to death and we don't know which way we're going to go. So I look to the thought leaders of the world to say, hey, guide us a little bit in where it's going, do a little bit of research. And Gary Vaynerchuk has got his finger on the pulse of technology and in the way of growing in business. And he has got a very clear message when he's talking to kids. And it's just this: if you are not using AI every single day, whether you think you need it or not, you are going to get left behind. And that's just kind of the truth and how it is, because AI is 10 to 20 to 100 times more efficient doing things that we try to do every single day. It does it faster, it does it better, it does it more thorough, it gets us more research. And this is things that is going to make life just more productive and easy. And that is really why Flex is here. Is we saw this huge hole in the market of AI, which is if you don't know how to become a prompt engineer and you don't know how to talk to an AI engine to give it the best results back, you're going to get incomplete, inaccurate, sometimes good, but not great content. And so how do we go about doing that? Well, we did that by creating Ruby, which we'll go through a little bit later. Now, there's a lot of different types of AI platforms out there as well. There's some that are very niche. They do one specific thing great. Let's say like credit repair. They just do that great. And there's some that are out there like ChatGPT, which you've probably heard of because over 100 million people use it every single day around the globe. And it's what they call a conversational AI, which means I can ask it questions. It can give me some stuff back. I can have it do a few things for me. But to get the accurate and the most complete answer, I need to be able to be a prompt engineer. I need to know how to talk to it, how to tell it what to do, and how to get that information to it so it can do its job. And so we aren't any of those. We're not a niche. We're not just one little thing. We actually are bringing all the benefits into one package with an unbelievable value that just makes a no-brainer for you to do it. I tell people when you compare us to ChatGPT, you're not doing us a favor because we're a completely different animal. We actually have a conversational chat built into Ruby, but we're so much more. And we make it so that you don't have to understand anything about AI besides answering a few questions and putting in some data and it will kick back the result that you need. And we do that through our collections and modules, and I'll go through that here in just a little bit. But let's kind of talk about who can use Ruby. Well, it starts with our teachers and educators. I mean, just the ability to have a companion that knows every book ever out there, every way of learning and teaching it, it's already got it. And so by giving it efficiency in your time, saving for lesson planning or personalized content creation, going out and creating specific programs for kids that may be having a little trouble learning the way you're teaching it now, to have AI give you advice and guidance and say, hey, here's a couple of other ways to do it. This is a huge tool for teachers and educators. Now, on the other flip side of that, it's also a huge thing for students. And it's not just so that students can sit there and go, okay, well, I can knock this out in 30 seconds and I don't have to do the work and it's cheating. Well, that's not ever going to really get you very far. There's AI detection software. It's not going to be great quality unless you really know what you're doing. You're spending a lot of time. But AI brings a totally faster, more efficient way of learning, where you can spend less time researching and more time polishing and putting your own thoughts into it. That is what AI can do. It's also a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week tutor. If you want to know something, you can ask it. It can help you. And it's not just going to be you the answer. It's telling you how and why this is the method to move forward. Unlimited places for students to be able to use this. Now, when you look at business owners, whether you're small, medium, large, it doesn't really matter. Every aspect of a business can be increased and enhanced by AI, whether it is guidance on financials, whether it's doing the marketing, whether it's SEO, whether it's social media, whether it's doing content for your websites, whether it's creating new descriptions for your products, anything that you can think of that you do in business, communicating with your employees, communicating with cold market, warm market, hot market, it doesn't really matter. It can do all of it for you. And it does it 10 to 20 times faster than you could ever dream of. In fact, sometimes it's 100 times more. I use a good example of building an entire, 3-month to a year marketing plan that at my ad agency would take us 3 to 4 weeks because we do all the competitive research. Well, all of the stuff that we would do, this can do, and it can do it in 15 to 20 minutes. And so it's just a huge thing for business. And I think the toughest job in the world is the stay-at-home parent. And, if you're a stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home dad, you actually can find this so helpful in so many aspects of your life, whether it's, quickly doing communications, whether it's doing time management, whether it's giving you ideas for things to do like meal planning and how to do your shopping list, and go ahead, where are you going to travel, how are you going to set up your education for your kids, and getting parenting tips, budget, finance, all of it is done through AI, and it's all done inside of Ruby without you having to know anything about AI. And that is what we believe is special about Ruby. So Ruby stands for Relational Understanding Based Interaction, which means it's not conversational AI. It's actually learning to be you, or to be the voice of you, or to be the voice of whomever you're telling it to be the voice of. And so we'll go through all the little different aspects of Ruby, but Ruby is here to be an assistant to you and a companion to you for insights and content creation. And I love it for insights more than anything, because I think it gives so much insight into business and into marketing that you don't have the ability to go and grab and do. So let me kind of walk you through what makes Ruby really special. So Ruby is powered by 3 microservices: personify, spy, and extract. So personify is our proprietary persona maker. It lets you communicate on the voice and tone that is needed to be received by your audience. It sets those up. You can make as many of those as you need to make sure that your content or your communication is getting received and processed the right way to make an action. Our spy is our surveillance and plagiarism identifier. It makes sure that your content is unique and that it's plagiarism free. And also that it'll let you know if it's going to be caught in an AI detection. And then extract is our data collection service that goes out, brings in the data so that you can add fuel to your content. So let's kind of break it down step by step. Number 1, effortless content creation. It's truly effortless. We have hundreds of modules that are already created, and all you do is you go in and you fill in the blanks or check some boxes. So if you're wanting to do a 7-day meal plan, well, that's really easy. It's a simple thing as putting in things that you like to eat, and all the things that you would like to do, what type of diet that you're on, and it's going to go and create all kinds of stuff for you. That's one. But when you get into business, doing your marketing, your competitive analysis, your strategies, your tactics, your social media, whether it be looking at finances or travel, it doesn't really matter. We have all different modules. So all you do is just fill in the blank, check some boxes, and it's going to give you an amazing results. So it's super easy. Okay, you don't have to know how to do the prompting. We have all the prompts pre-written. All you do is just fill them out. So the content creation, much easier, super fast, really good content. Now, Personify, as I told you before, our persona maker, this is what really makes us stand out from anything else, because most AI will say, give us a tone. How do you want the tone of your content to be created? And that's only 1/5 of everything that's really required to get that really good content to make an impact. And so you want to know your voice and your tone and your demographics and your psychographics and your pain points. And you want all of this combined into one place so that you know that your audience is described and you know exactly what they need to hear to make an action. And that is what we do with Personify. And again, you don't have to know anything. To create a persona in our system is as easy as putting in a little description of where you want your business to go, a little bit of description about your company or products that you service, and it will do the rest of the work. Now, if you don't even want to do that, we actually have the ability to say, hey, you like the way that one of the websites out there is being written, and you love how it is. Maybe it's a competitor. Maybe it's something that you just really love and you like the way that they write and do their marketing. You can just put in their URL, and Personify will go out, it will scrape the data, it will take that data, and it will create a persona based upon that content. And now when you go and create content and you select that persona to do the writing, voice, tone, and audience level, you're going to sound just like the content writer that wrote it for that website. Now it's going to be the same thing on our social media, because you can also do the same thing. You can find an Instagram influencer that you love, or a channel that you love, and you can do the exact same thing. We'll grab the information from their posts, their comments, and we'll do the same thing, creating your personas for you. This is a very big tool that lets you really speak in one voice on brand and to the audience that you're needing to talk to. And it's easy to do. Again, all 5 things that are really important when creating a persona are done. And it's as simple as just a few lines of text, a URL, or a handle for an influencer. Now, Spy is an AI detection and plagiarism checker. It is amazing. It's one of the toughest ones we've ever found to do the AI detection. And it's something to know, like, is it important to know that your stuff that's being created by AI is going to be detected by AI detection? Because there's some things out there that you just don't want people to know that it was created by AI. SEO is a good one. So if I'm out there creating blogs or content for my SEO, I want to make sure that my landing pages and all that stuff are not going to be counted down, because Google's now looking at AI content and saying, you really didn't put any effort in it. It's probably not going to be the best content quality, so we're going to look elsewhere. You want that to go underneath the AI detection software. And I've got a special secret for you on our 4th microservice that we were just launching that I'll tell you about. But you also want to make sure that it's plagiarism free. And then we actually have 4 readability scores that helps you make sure that your content is not only unique, that it's really great quality and at the reading level that you need it to be effective. So that's a very simple 1 button, run an audit, and it will help you guide yourself to get that great content. Now, the last thing that we launched out with was Extract. Extract is our web data collection service. It goes out and scrapes your Instagram posts or whatever it is that you want to do on social media, whether it's TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, over 6 different social platforms that it will go out and grab data and bring it in so that you can use that information, feed it to Ruby, let Ruby break it down and tell you what's going on in that data so that you can set your marketing or maybe your plans for growing your follower base, all up based upon getting the competitors or getting something that you really enjoy. Now, it also does it for websites all over the world. And so you want to go get some great content. You want to do a research paper. You're going to go get all that research that you can possibly find, let's say on that ingredient. You're going to bring it in to Ruby and let Ruby crunch it down. So maybe it goes from 15,000 pages that you were able to grab all this data, and Ruby can knock it down to 3,000 words or 500 words to give you all the highlights. Extract brings the fuel to all of the things that you want to go out and create. Now, I also just told you that we have a fourth microservice that's coming out this week, and it's called Ghost. Ghost is a way to get your AI generated content to go underneath the AI detection software, but also to do rewrites. And it's very important when you're doing SEO, where you're just creating a lot of content and you need that content to be different, but you're saying the same thing, but it needs to be different. That's where Ghost comes in, because you can do rewrites 10 at a time and say, hey, I have 10 different blogs. I want the same content, but I want 10 different versions so that SEO and Google sees it as 10 different articles and they see it, they love it, they're going to bump it up. And I can also make sure that it gets underneath the AI detection software, and it does it in just a button for you to do that. So a huge product. Now, here's the cool thing. And then one of the most exciting things, I think we don't ever talk about it enough, is the unbelievable value that you get when you get with Flex. So when you go in, you subscribe to our basic, pro, or premium version, you're getting such an amazing value. Just chat GPT on your own. If you're just going to go out and do that, and you're going to use it a lot, you're going to end up paying $20 a month. But then you go in and you want a plagiarism check, and you want to do some AI detection, and you actually want to have someone help write the prompts for you. It's going to cost a lot of money. And at the end of the day, everything's changing all the time. And so you need to be updating and following around. Guys, we do it all for you at $15 a month. You get all of it. And here's the great thing that we do with all of our subscriptions. Everything I'm showing you right now is in all three subscription plans. It doesn't matter which one it is. You get all the benefits in there. The only difference is that how much you use on the words and the credits. So we use words. Words are just what they are. It's how many words you're submitting in and how many words are kicking back. Anywhere from 10,000 to 50,000 words in our premium, 10,000 in our basic. And we also have all kinds of ways for people to earn new words, just like we did at the very beginning right here. You invited guests, we're giving you 20,000 words. We want people to use this as much as possible, and we're just going to keep throwing more and more words for those that are participating and being part of it, so you never have a reason to ever run out of words. Now, what's super special, I think, more than anything, and at the very beginning I told you, Dan and I have both been in this industry. Dan's been in it twice as long as I have, but he's been very successful in building network marketing companies. I started as a distributor in this industry, built huge organizations, been a master distributor in 5 different companies. But I have never been more excited about this opportunity right now with Flex, because everybody has an opportunity to go put AI as a business model moving forward without ever investing a dime into the development, without knowing anything about it as far as is understanding the way AI and machine learning works and all the processes of how it goes about doing things. You need to know none of that. All you got to do is just share what it's doing for you. And when you start to use this, you're going to have lots of things to share, because it will work in so many different aspects of your life. And we reward you in 7 different ways of making money. And it's just as simple as you sharing with others. Whether they come in as a customer, you're going to end up getting retail customer bonuses. If they come in as an organizer with you, as a brand influencers, what we call them, to help you go and bring in customers, that's a huge way you get our fast start bonuses when you do that. And of course, we have our Infinity 2 team pay. That means infinity. That means people will be coming up underneath of you. You'll be building 2 teams of customer gatherers. And every time they're bringing in a customer, every time they're bringing in a new brand influencer, that volume is rolling to infinity on the 2 teams. It's a way that you can earn up to $20,000 a week. We have lifestyle bonuses that doesn't have a cap. We have check matches that don't have matches. It's unlimited earnings based upon how many people we can push in to understanding. And guys, there's 8 billion people around the world. And it's our opinion that every single one of them needs to be able to put AI into their life. Somewhere, somehow, they need to incorporate it because it's just that much more productive in what you're doing on a daily basis. And that actually put us up to a really big goal, which was to put 1 million paid users into Flex in 12 months. And here's the thing that's super exciting. If you're looking at starting a business in this industry, you want to be in early. You want to get there before anyone else really hears about it, and you can share it to your friends and family and people that you know, and they've never heard of it before. That's the chance that you have right now, as we are just now finishing our 5th week of putting this in the market. We are in our soft launch. We're not having fully launched yet. We're launching in November. And so you're getting to hear this way before it's even gotten out to the world. We're just getting this started. And so the opportunity is really big if you are interested in growing and building a business. So what do you do to get started? It's so simple. First of all, we don't charge anybody to join our business. The business is, you can get in and it's free. You can start that, whatever. Now, we want you to be a product of the product. We think it's the best way to do it. We want you to have AI in your life. And why wouldn't you have Ruby in your life? Because Ruby will help you build Flex, right? It will help guide you into how to go and build it through your social media, giving you content, helping you go out and share and give you insights of how your business is growing. This is something that is a great tool for you. But this is a product that people around the world as customers need to have. And whether they want to be a distributor as a brand influencer for us at Flex, or if they just want to be a customer, we want them to be using this product and seeing the major benefits. And we believe it's so strong. We put a 30-day money back, no questions asked, on the product. Come in and use it. You like it, amazing. If you don't think it's valued right, just let us know and we'll refund your money. So that's it, guys. It's really a simple process. So what do you do to get started? Well, we have a couple of tools that will help you get out there. We have our alpha launch of the Flex Invite app. And so it's to go out to the Apple Store or the Google Play Store. You can get the Flex IA app. This is a way that you can send out videos and people can see it and you can follow along when they go through it, but it's inviting them to take a look at Ruby without having to talk to them. This is our alpha launch. We have a beta launch coming in November on this app, but this app will turn into being a major tool for building your business, not just in the invites of how it is today, but the way that Ruby is actually being used to build your business on what is actually being done in the business itself. And so what do you do today? Well, you get with the person who invited you here. You go to flexpowerline.com and get their username and put in at the very end and just put in your name, put in your email, and then go and create a password and you're going to be in the business. Select which version you want by how much usage you're going to use. And guys, this is so easy. You can go up and upgrade and downgrade whenever you want. It's in your control. Very transparent. And we are just looking for the right people to come on with us right now. We want everyone in the world to hear about Ruby because Ruby is what's going to make life so much easier for so many people. It's just about getting this in their hands. And so please, if you heard it tonight, give it a shot. Go with the sponsor, get signed up, get your Ruby subscription started, start playing around with it, see how fun and amazing it can do for you. No matter, again, where you are, whether you're doing it for business, whether you're doing it for pleasure, whether you're going out and doing it because you need some ideas for cooking or whatever. There's so many ways that you can use this. Just go and play with it and find out what works best for you. You're going to be wowed what it will do. And then you're just going to be naturally telling everybody else about what just happened. And when you do that, you're going to see that a business can be built very easily. So with that, I just want to thank everybody for coming here, for all of the leaders who are bringing people here. Thank you. You guys are amazing. And we look forward to our Saturday Flexcast. So along with this amazing product, we also have every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. It also goes on to our YouTube channel. We do a training that teaches you exactly how to do two things. One, how to use Ruby for the best to make amazing content with what Ruby can do for you. And then we also spend time to learn how to build the business if you're interested in the business. So to have the training of someone to teach you how to use AI, and you're going to learn a lot. It's not just about AI. We learned a lot over the last 3 weeks doing our 3-month marketing plan about marketing. If you didn't know about marketing, you should have learned a lot in that process. We do all this for free. It's a free thing. It's a fun place. We give tons of words and credits away, and we can't wait to have you be part of our community. So with that, guys, thank you. Thank you so much. Once again, thank you for my great moderator, Corey, always being here with me and doing so much for us. So with that, guys, have a great night. Have a great close to the week. And remember, this is the first Flex Powerline week. So it's going to end on Tuesday night at 11:59. Be sure to get in, get upgraded before then so people don't jump over the top of you. And you have the chance of earning all the commissions on the people who are down below you. Take advantage of that, and we will see you on Saturday morning. So goodbye, everybody.